A lot of you would have been in this similar situation where you're working with a very slippery fabric and you are challenged with trying to get the fabric to stay still for 1 second so you can cut the fabric. It could be very frustrating, and then you realize I need to put something heavy on this fabric, that is weights. And here we go, I've got myself some weights. But what happens if you don't have any weights? So I'm going to show you how I created this lovely looking weights out of scraps I got from a mechanic's yard. So I went to the mechanic's garage and he had a big box of discarded car parts. These are actually car parts. I'm not quite sure what they are, but they're discarded, they're heavy, they're metal, and they look very, very good. Now, the downside to this is they're quite dirty, they're oily, they're grimy. Having said that, I've decided not to waste 1 second of my time trying to wash them. What I'm going to do is find another way of making them useful without having to wash them, because it's going to take ages and a lot of resources. So what I've decided to do is just get some cling film. You can use cling film, you can use cellophane, you can use plastic, you can use whatever you want, as long as you can make it work. So what I'm doing here is individually wrapping these metal parts with cling film so I can keep the dirt and grime contained. So there it is. I don't even have to come in contact with them directly. I'm picking them up using the cling film and I'm wrapping them up individually. And that's it really. So you don't have to waste your time trying to wash them or clean them. You can just wrap them up and make them look nice. And this is what they look like. Now, you can start using them like this, but if you think they don't look pretty enough for what you want, you can go ahead one step further and use some fabric to cover the cling film. So I've got my fabrics. Now this particular brown one I'm using is a stretchy fabric, which means I can cut a little piece and get it to stretch well over the part, which is quite good. So that means I don't need to use a lot of fabric to get the job done. So that's it. I've placed my piece right in the middle, and all I need to do is bunch up the top and just secure it. So I'm going to secure it now with an elastic band. If you, on the other hand, decide, oh no, an elastic band's not pretty enough, what you can do is you can get some ribbon. You can get some pretty ribbon and secure it as well. So there you go. The options are endless. You can do what you want to do, but remember, this is a means to an end. So the final destination is getting weights you can use. And there we go. This is what my weight looks like up close and personal, and it looks pretty, and I can show it off, and it's nice. So there you go. I've decided to go one extra mile and get some sequined fabric and wrap up another weight just to make it look really pretty, if you want to do that, if that's your thing. And yeah, like I said, you can do whatever you want to do, and this is what it looks like. So there we go. They are my weights. I've done them. They've been wrapped up, and see if you can try it for yourself. So well, I hope you've enjoyed this really short video, and I also hope you have been inspired to go and create your own pattern weights using everyday items. So you don't need to limit yourself to, your can of beans or your tins of sardine or, various objects at home. You can actually take your search further and get really, really heavy weights that you can use. But whatever you come up with, as long as it does the job, that is what's most important. So far, I've been able to sustain myself by using heavy items I can find around the shop or around the house. It's worked for me, but now I just wanted to, take it one step forward and just create items which will only be used for weights. So if you have been inspired, please leave a comment. Tell me what you would do differently. Tell me how you use pattern weights, what you use, what sort of things you use as well. I am also on Instagram. please follow me on Instagram. It's the same name, Simple Sewing Ideas. Leave a comment, leave a hashtag. Just, let's just talk to each other. Let's know what's going on. So I look forward to speaking to you some other time. I hope it's going to be pretty soon, because things do get hectic in the shop, and sometimes I find it very difficult to make videos, but I'm really going to try this year to make as many videos as possible. So please subscribe to my video channel, and I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.